What's going on? Thank you so much for tuning back in with your Lady V. This is episode 2, y'all. I am here. I am live. I am welled. I am healed. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling a little bit just blessed, honey. Genuine love. That's what I feel when we link up. The vibe be real. Short time that we had, I buried it. Happy New Year. Happy freaking New Year. Baby, I made it through that, honey. Man, 2024 is at the door. 2025 has arrived. I am so excited by our new show, Living in Truth, aka Lit TV. So if you want to join our community, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, period. So I am excited once again that you guys are in your seats and not asleep on your Lady V. 2025, all year, we're thinking logical. You know, we're not sugarcoating. We're not patting people on the back. We're not turning red flags into green flags. We are literally standing in our truth. And if that means that we have to get hurt because we just found out the truth, it is what it is. Because time heals. It'll feel a little bit more better once you know the truth. And that's why I'm here with y'all, because I feel as though 2024 was a year to remember for me, honey. Mind that November 27th, 2023 is when I had my surgery. They told me it was going to last about 2 weeks. It ended up being 9 months. And guess what, y'all? I made it, baby. And I made it. And y'all are the first people that I decided to come and lock in with. Period. End of the day. Only the strong survive. Holla at your girl. Keys and queens, I had to be logical. I had to stand in my truth. I had to face my reality and realize that when I'm down, there's nobody coming. Somebody out there think that that person really loves you, or that person who calls your friend, your family, is going to be down with you when you're down. Sometimes it just don't work like that. And 2024 was a year that I had to think logical. I had to really understand that I am my own backbone. Period. I am a mother of 4 children, and I had to figure it out. And baby, I did, by the grace of God, period. So I want you guys to just understand that you have to think logical. You cannot be on this fantasy ride thinking that, oh, well, he loves me, she loves me, and love don't get things done. It's good to have love. I'm all about love, period. I love love, honey. But we have to think logical, kings and queens. Love does not rescue you when it comes down to real life challenges. And I want to talk about something. For the past couple of years, I literally have been losing a lot of loved ones that I love and I cherished. And these folks, literally, the love was genuine, honey. And that's why I'm very quick to cut somebody off now, because I'm like, the people who genuinely loved me, they're gone to be with the Lord. And the ones that are left, literally, it's like, I gotta face the reality that they're not really about that love life. They're not really about that backbone life. And if you have children, or even if you don't have children, and trying to just reach a certain goal, you have to think logical. You have to understand the difference between I got your back and showing that I got your back. So a little story time. So y'all had some people that passed away. And I've been watching other family members' movements as to the visitation, just making sure that they are showing up because they say they love them. And as I'm looking, I'm like, dang, so many excuses that's being had. Love travels, y'all. Love do what love needs to do to make sure that you're not in your situation by yourself. So as I'm watching, as one of my family members are kind of declining in their life, I'm like, so you're ready to reap what they have sown throughout their lives. You're so quick to take what was theirs versus just showing up. I'm like, there's so many excuses that's being made to why they are not able to show up. The logic of it all, but they was very self-centered. Somebody out there is dealing with people that are self-centered. You need to recognize that. Be logical. Face your reality. If you're giving more than you're receiving to a person who you love and who they say they love you, that's a problem. Love don't take. Love receives and love gives. We have to think logical and stop using our emotions to justify their actions of lack showing up. So as I'm watching, I'm like, dang, like, they haven't visited not one time, or even when they did visit, did they say a long time? Like, I don't know, but you have to remember, y'all, people show up for what they want to show up for. You have to be logical about that. If you feel as though you're giving, then that people give to who they want to give to. And you have that same choice. Yes, you have that same choice to give if you feel like giving. You have that choice to say, I'm going to step back because all of my giving is going in vain. Even though it satisfies us as givers to give, we lose energy. Because it's like, dang, when it's time for me to kind of show up, they're not there for me. We're thinking logical instead of with our emotions. I had to do that. I had to realize that while I was in recovery, dang, a lot of people had a lot of time to do other things. Party, go to clubs, go out of town. But I was kind of left there as a daughter, as a sibling, as a friend, as an auntie. Like, literally, I was by myself, and I had to snap and say, logic, without any emotions, they don't really cut for me in the love area that I thought. Because again, love shows up. Love does not cause pain, kings and queens. I don't know who out there dealing with somebody who you just love so much, but yet you crying at night. You love this person, but you're frustrated and you're worried and you're stressing out and you're losing sleep. You're losing weight, you're gaining weight because you love them. Let's be logical. The love you have given them is more of a habit to them. They are aware that you love them. They are aware that you're not going to go anywhere. 2025, baby, we cut people off like a bad habit, period. Because now we're logically thinking, you're not for me. You for what I have. Ain't no emotions in this. And let me tell you this, kings and queens, because some people get mixed up when you want to take back your power versus you being stubborn or prideful or egotistical. It ain't that. It's because I have allowed your behavior to go on for so long. Now I'm logically thinking without using my emotions, and I realize you ain't for me. You ain't for me. And I always remember that I was watching this sermon and T.D. Jakes was telling the people that there's 3 types of people in the world. There's people who genuinely just love you and just always there for you. There's somebody who love what you do, not necessarily you. And then there's some people who just don't like you at all. Now, we all know that the third person, we can't change their ways. We're not trying to change their ways. If they don't like us, oh well. But you better respect us, period. And then the people who just love you just because they love you, I mean, we know. We can feel the energy. We can feel that, they have some type of goodness in their heart because not only do they tell us, they show us. So we're not worrying about them so much, but we have to be watchful for the number 2 people, the people who not necessarily like us, but they like what we can do. They like what we can provide. They like what we can contribute. That's a dangerous person, kings and queens. And we have to start thinking logical and say, there's no emotions in how I'm about to tell you this. There's no emotions on why I'm about to make this next move. It's because logically speaking, you're not for me. You're for what I can do. I was doing business with somebody and things got a little weird because that person started liking on me. When it comes down to business, let's focus on that. So once I began to not match that energy, that person started being really weird, ignore me when I try to ask them a question, try to just nitpick an argument. Very argumentative, honey. When I tell you, baby, people are out here can't get their way, they gonna throw a fit. So as I start realizing that, I'm like, dang, I might have to go a different route. We lit, baby. We living in that truth. And the truth is, you're not for me. You for what I can do. You for what I can produce. And sometimes, Kings and Queens, we got to step away, baby. Remember, we face our reality so that we can start the healing process. Because the healing process is not easy, y'all. And if it is easy, kudos to you. But when you really face your reality, it's going to hurt because you have some type of emotions attached to the situation, to the person. So it sometimes causes you to feel some type of way because now you're grieving of what you're used to. And when I realized that I was only being around because what I can produce or who attention that I could have grabbed, I'm realizing logically, I gotta go. It ain't for me. I don't care what I lose after this. I don't care what that healing process might look like. I'm willing to face that. Kings and Queens, once you get to a point that you are tired, there is no negotiation. Now ain't no emotions involved. We're not sad, we're not bitter, we're not mad. We're logically thinking, enough is enough, baby. Enough is enough. And if you do not take that stand to say enough is enough and start thinking logical, you're going to be in last place. Stop using so much emotions because these folks don't care about your emotions. They care about what you can produce. Now you can use your emotions with the people who just genuinely love you because they want that from you. Those type of people want to see you smile. They want to be there when you have a problem. They want to comfort you when you're feeling down. Those are people who genuinely love you. You just got the people who just want to see you down, honey. And the question is, what you're going to do? Are you going to face your reality to say they really don't cut for me? Or are you going to still stick and stay and think that everything is going to smooth out eventually? Because I was that person who stuck and stayed for a very long time and thought that it's going to change. They're going to get better. You know, they're just going through a phase. It'll die out. No, it didn't. It got worser. It got worser. I started getting more frustrated. It's a lot, honey. It's a lot to deal with people that don't have your best interests, who say they love you, who want to see you do good but not better than them. It's a lot to take in. But when you face your reality, baby, it's over. Because now you're thinking logical. Now you're thinking about yourself. You're putting yourself first. And it's okay to be selfish when you put yourself first. Because you're not living in a facade. You're not living like everything is all good. It's not good. Because what can happen, Kings and Queens, it can become very dangerous. A person that you keep around that does not have your best interest, that like what you do and not necessarily you, they can become very dangerous. Because then envy start kicking in. Hatred start kicking in. Then these little side remarks and these side little eye cuts and all of these gossip and slurring your name and all of that can be very dangerous to a person that's trying to be you, baby. It's time to think logically without any emotions. Emotions is what's messing us up. Because we love them, because we care, because we have invested so many years. Who cares? Because the years that you're about to gain is about to be nothing but abundance. Holla at your girl. We lit, baby. We lit, baby. We were living in our truth. Because you know why? The moment that we live in our truth is the moment that we start feeling that freedom, honey. Period. It's the freedom for me. It's the freedom to know that I don't have to try to just hold my tongue until I get out this person's presence. It's freedom to me to know that I don't have to hear all of that, honey. It's freedom to me because I can literally live life and not have to tiptoe around somebody's feelings. I don't want to shine my light too hard, too bright, because I don't want to make them feel some type of way. Oh, well, they better get the light in their light, or else they're going to be in the darkness, like their heart. Because it's true, Kings and Queens. We logically speaking, we're not using our emotions anymore. Emotions get us more hurt. They're gonna call you names. They're gonna call, oh, she's acting like a bitch. Oh, she thinks she better than her. Oh, well, maybe so. But you weren't thinking that when you was taking advantage of what I can produce. You were trying to get all that you can get. Kings and Queens, recognize. Take them emotions out of it. It does not serve you. It is not your friend, because sometimes our emotions lead us to being stagnant. No more faking and shaking. No more giving nobody the benefits of the doubt. No more turning a blind eye. The people who don't like you, you don't need to be around them. And if you run into them, it'll be on accident. Same as the people who like what you do and not necessarily like you. You don't need to be around them unless it's on accident. Meaning, I'm at the grocery store, you so happen to see me, hey, what's poppin'? But you're not gonna get my number. I'll catch you on the flip side. For the one who hates you and they pretending that they like you, but your discernment is already shown you that they're not for you. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah, because they can become dangerous moving forward. And now here you go acting out of character because now you're in survivor mode. You're not going to let nobody just do anything to you and get away with it. At least I hope that's not you. We're not thinking emotionally. We're thinking logically. Because the truth of the matter is, if they don't love you like the Lord, they don't love you, period. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end with your Lady V, baby. We're living in our truth. We're facing our reality. And we are starting our healing process. We're going to start this thing. It's 2025, baby. And the new you has arrived. And not necessarily the new you. The new way of thinking you has arrived, baby. Tune in with your lady on a daily basis. You never know from the V, baby. I might drop 2 in one day. You might see me the next day. I'm just saying. But you will see your Lady V. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can relate to this. The choice is yours, baby. Choose ye this day which side you're going to stick and stay on. Love you, but God loves you more. Until next time, God bless you forever. Bye.